Hello, everyone. Jose J. Garcia with JGarciaGMHU University here. So let's do deals every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got some new deals for y'all, some announcements, some upcoming deals, and follow-ups from last week. So few things. We're going to get right into it there. So again, and if any of you have a deal to present, be sure to raise your hand, unmute yourself, and just let me know. You can put it on the Dropbox. Of course, as usual, Dropbox is full of information, so be sure to keep up with that as well. But all right, long day today. 15 stops. Wow, 15 stops. It's like just there's not enough time in a day. It's just not meant to be. So all right, let's see. Presenting. Good evening, Phil, Martha. Any of y'all on here as well? Y'all drop on here where y'all are from. I always like to see that. I haven't seen as many people from up north anymore here lately. I don't know what's going on. What was it with classified? I used to post on classified, which we still do. I don't do as much on there anymore. I got somebody else doing it, but Craigslist, classified, let go, offer up, all the great sites that we use. They're all free, by the way. And for some reason, somehow classified, I would post the ads and it would almost, I don't know if people shared them or how it happened, but I would get calls from California, from Washington, from New York, and people just joining, which was awesome. But I'm just not doing business up there just yet. So it kind of always gave me that limitation too. But I can't tell you how many phone calls from California I would get. It was insane. So, and they would also join our calls here. So I haven't seen as many of those now. I want to get back in here. So, but all right. So, okay. So we had Florence last week. Those are under negotiation at this time. Okay, we viewed 18 is the total that we came up with that we are interested in for y'all as investors, meaning that they checked out from both all around legal documents to the actual investment in the home, how much rehab they need, etc. I know one of them for sure. While I was at the park, I actually went ahead and gave them the go to demo it. It was way too far gone. It was full of mold. It was caving in. It was a disaster. So one of those, I should have almost made a video for as far as I did go into the home anyway, but it was bad. It was 90 degrees out and full of mold. You can imagine that. So I did not spend a whole lot of time in that one. But all the other ones were in good condition, similar to a lot of what we see on here. So that's Florence, South Carolina. But at this time, we are still in the works as of negotiation. And by that, I mean, do we get a month, 2 months, or even 3 months worth of lot-free rent? That's something we always push for, especially when we have that amount of mobile homes that we're going to take on at one time for you all. So, and of course, you get that. We don't keep that, start charging you lot rent. Whatever we get as the free X amount of months, you get as well. So we have that. And then a few did have a few all had titles from what I understand, but if you were lost or trying to get them, acquire them. So anyway, all in all, we're still trying to get all the above, and therefore I haven't even put them on the spreadsheet at this time. So I won't be presenting those, but do stay tuned for those because they will be uploaded this week for sure. Okay. Thursday of this week, I was supposed to also go to Spartanburg. That's another part of South Carolina that I was supposed to make it up there. I will not till probably Saturday, but I should have a few deals out of that I can present for Tuesday. So that's coming. I know a lot of you have been asking about South Carolina. South Carolina, I have a couple of people, I don't know if you are on the call right now, but asking for Spartanburg. They're coming. Those are coming. And of course, Tennessee, we keep talking about that and coming around, and we are going to do some stuff. I actually got to go on those, and those deals are already on here. So let me go to that real quick. And again, by that, as we were waiting on a few things to clear, paperwork, documents, make sure that all checks out. And they are. So there we go. Okay. A little hard, when you have these many units, I think it's a total of 5 or 6 homes. They could have done better in sending me pictures. I did not visit this park up here. So kind of just went with the pictures that they sent us. And apparently, it's a little harder to take pictures. Rule of thumb, one picture of every room, couple pictures of the outside. That's all you need, right? At least to be able to decipher and see what you're looking into. I mean, here, I don't even know what goes to what. Is this one mobile home? Is this 3? I don't know. So there's not enough for one, that's for sure. But these are the ones that will be available, and that is McKenzie, Tennessee. If you know where McKenzie, Tennessee, and you're interested in the area, let me know. We'll get you a lot more details, a lot more pictures than this. This is not going to work, okay? So Florence, I was destined to have 20 homes for y'all. So I do, but they're not uploaded. So y'all bear with me. In the mix, however, Dublin, which I visited today. That was my first stop that I made this morning, about 9 in the morning. I was at in one of the parks. I visited 2 parks actually. One where we have a JV Partners. We were checking out those units and seeing great rehabs going on, of course. And in this mobile home park, a GMHU student already took one of the Dublin ones right away. As soon as he saw it, they went out, took initiative, and went and got it from the sheet. So that's where one of the units went. I don't even remember the lot number, but there is still a few on here. Here's a new one that just came in. So let me backtrack a little bit. I want to show you something here. 8 and 19. Which one is this one? So here's these need to be moved, so we're not going to get into those tonight. The Dublin mobile home parks. Okay, here's an example of one that people are passing up, and it is a phenomenal deal. $3,200 being asked for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1.5. Okay, this is ideal, the most desirable mobile homes. So this is what we talk about, and you know what? This is the one I'm going to break down for you here in a minute. So I'm going to start doing that every Tuesday, unless y'all start blowing up the call with deals. I'm going to start taking one mobile home and just breaking it down for you. What I'm looking for, the things we're going to rehab, numbers, etc. Okay, we'll go into depth a little bit on that. But let's keep moving along. Okay, so same park, got a new one there. Lot 51. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Of course, we can always share year, make, model, wind zone. They're all wind zone ones, by the way. It is Dublin, but no, you have to go further to start getting into different wind zones. If you don't know what a wind zone is, shoot me a message. I'll explain it for you. Home being sold for $1,750. Rental rate is $650 in the area for this size mobile home. Once you rehab it, ARV moving ready around $18K. You finance, you tag on interest, so you're looking higher. Take a down payment. Hopefully you can cover all your money in. That's always the goal. Okay. This one right here, a lot of you are asking, Warner Robins, when there's more Warner Robins. I don't know what's so hot. I know it's a good area. Central Georgia has always been a good area, but it's a lot better now, especially, you got Centerville, you got Byron, you got Warner Robins. For those of you in the area, you know what I'm talking about. It's so easy to go from one to the next, but all very good. Good school systems too, some of them. Okay, but you got once again, 3-2. Single wide, year, make, model. I actually got the title on all that today. So 91 Destiny OAM. It's 14 by 70. And it has an extension. So this is technically by paper, it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Okay, it's a 14 by 70 single wide, but they did very good in putting an additional room onto the side. It is fenced in, so I'm going to tell you, this one is not going to last, and the reason it's not going to last is because if y'all don't take it tonight, I'm keeping it. So that's where we're at on this one here. Look how nice this is. You can tell when you're buying. We bought this from a direct seller, by the way, not the park. Like, we typically deal with park owners, park managers, but from time to time, we also deal, of course, with direct sellers, and you can tell when somebody takes care of their home, takes pride in it. So they were in the process of trying to do some rehabs themselves, and at this point, they just had enough, and they are moving out. So this is kind of where we're at. But I'll spend some time in this home today with the owner. So as you can see, very good. And good area. The market, the numbers are there. Not to mention the lot rents. You're not talking 400 or 500. You're talking 350. In a market area where you can get 700, we're going to push more than that. 700, and then of course if you do an RTO, you can finance. You're the bank now. I'd be more around 750, 775 maybe on the single wide. Again, because of the extension, you have your yard. Did I get a different shot on that yard? I did not. Okay, but you can see the fencing yard in the back. Okay, which is where the extension is at. All right, where is the one I said I was going to break down for you? 3-bedroom. And there is a couple of investors that are already runner up for this one here. Okay, so single wide, 3-bedroom, 1-bath. I see the message. All right. Metal on metal. You already know what I think about these. My favorite. Why? Because they are just as easy, if not easier, to rehab the exterior as it is the inside. I like it. Low cost, keep it even lower when you have to redo the roof and you're talking under a couple hundred. I have not posted that ad from Sunday. What was the Sunday call? Where they sent me the picture of a reseal for $53. So that was shocking to see a whole 5-gallon bucket of $53, because that means that's what you put on the roof, and you have redone the roof for $53 technically. So it's pretty interesting on that. But anyway, into the bathroom here, we'll go on the inside. Of course, I can't zoom in, so y'all hope y'all can see that there. The bathroom doesn't need a whole lot of anything. Clean up overall. As you can see, this nasty wall, even if you had to replace these panels, which do tend to over time start wearing out, and if water starts to damage them, most people just kind of ignore them. Okay, you usually see that on the trim on the side of the bottom. Okay, which can become an issue if you start having water going between And into the back, that's where you can start getting into the floor. You can get into the wall. Insulation starts ruining. You get mold, etc., etc., etc. Problems, damages don't get better over time. So if you see leaks, especially leaks are, I would say mobile homes one of the biggest issues, especially if you still have the particle board. That's a done deal. Okay. All right. So here I wouldn't do a whole lot but clean up and maybe straighten this up, clean them up. You know, they do have a paint for appliances, paint for tubs, so you can buy that. It's got a silicone base to it, so you can paint these whole things, and they actually look great. I've seen some of these appliances. Wow, look good as new. Same for the sink. It would go the same as the shower. Next room. Cleanup. You have a furniture here. Sell that for $50. You got yourself half a paint for the room. So clean up in here. The vinyl is not tore. There's no damages as you can see. And of course, don't be so quick to try to change the vinyl. You know, that's one thing I hear repeatedly is, well, there's a couple tears here or there. If it's damaged and has tears to a certain extent, I would definitely say yes. You can't come in and start trying to patch it. But if it's simple little scratches, cuts, and tears, and it's something that you can reglue adhesive like you should anyway, there's no need to replace the entire room worth of vinyl. Okay. But if you do, remember, go with bulk, go with rolls, and stop trying to piece them, and do not get those little squares. I saw an investor using those today. My goodness, the time consumption alone. Okay, into the living room and kitchen. Of course, as you can see, look at the ceiling. That is beautiful. That's what you want to see. So again, and you know what? I think I slightly started breaking this one on Sunday. Somebody asked for this one, which there's nothing here. That's what I'm saying. Is when I'm looking in here, I would say we'll take it. Looking here in some of these stains, if you look at the windows, that's definitely guaranteed where there can be leaks. Not to say that there always is, but especially if you have a window unit, I would pay very close attention. If you see a window unit in this window when you come in and are doing a walkthrough, I would say push up against the wall. Many times, if it started just leaking a week ago, you can't really see. If that wall is getting wet from the inside, meaning between the outside and the inside, it'll start getting weak real quick. So you want to pay attention to that. How much of that damage is happening here? It's happening through the center and underneath into the floor. That's damage. Usually by the time you're able to tell, oh, there's damage there, it's been happening. So you definitely want to pay attention to that. Anywhere the mobile home can leak, you want to pay attention to. Okay. This hallway. Okay. The only issue that we saw on here was obviously the insulation. The wall was basically pulled out. So you don't need to do anything but that, but put a whole new piece of whether sheetrock you decide to, or the panel that it comes with, put it on there, paint it white, and you're good to go. Kitchen. Nothing again. I mean, there is nothing here that is just too easy. Okay. Clean up this room. Put the right size curtain. You know, these are the type of mobile homes that if you can get it for a certain deal and you stay on a budget, this is where I would say getting a little cute with it might be okay. Stay within budget. It is not an art. Don't get creative. All mobile homes should look the same because that's what you're trying to do. But if the budget is there, do it. Okay. Got a bunch of these that need to be moved. We're starting to connect with a lot of buyers, a lot of park owners, a lot of park managers. And again, you know, if you see some of these that need to be moved, how can you help us? Very simple. Where can you find a buyer? Social media, the same way you find a deal is the same way you find a buyer, you find a seller, etc. So posting for it many times, and not just trying to find somebody. I'm looking to buy a mobile home. That may be great. But how about, hey, we have mobile homes in a certain area. People will start bouncing DMs and comments and whatnot to you. So, you know, that always help you out. But if you see that we have one of these, for instance, this one in Tallahassee, I would go look for Tallahassee mobile home parks, give them a call. There's ways for you to start. You know, especially if you're brand new to mobile home investing, send me a message. I'd love to help you out and try to get you into, you know, you can come in as a bird dog wholesaler, connector, whatever. We'll find a title for you. Okay. But there's a lot of these here that I'm not going to go over at this time. Alabama, I know, has been a hot area for us for mobile homes that need to be moved, and most of these will probably be gone by the end of this week because we're about to start connecting with the owners. All right. I don't think there's any others that I have posted on here. There was a couple more that I will, however, we'll talk about those questions. All right, let me see. Good evening, welcome. Okay. Yep. Atlanta. Yes. I am still doing a direct 15-minute consultation, by the way, at this time. There is nobody else doing it but me. So whenever you want to do a consultation, it is directly with me, not somebody else. Somebody asked that. Warner Robins gone. Warner Robins is still available, but I'd be gone. Okay. See, is the Wonder Robins with the extension good for a JB? All these units here are good for a JB. But yes, absolutely. If so, okay. Just need this, okay. Of course, we catch the recap. Oh, did we put the? Okay, I wanted to show y'all that. That's right. That's right. We have another moving ready that I want y'all to see. And I know that the JV partner is actually on the call, and I got a surprise for you. Okay. All right. I'm going to show you this real quick. When you think about a single wide, double wide, you immediately almost know the count of the bedrooms because you know the size of the home, or give or take, you have a guesstimate of what it is. Single wide, the biggest single wide you have is a 16 by 80. That is typically a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Every now and then you'll have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, but it's a very big mobile home. It's a very big single wide. After that, you go into the double wides, which is double the home, 22, 24, 28 by 40, 50, 60 kind of thing. It's just a bigger home. Single wides have a special edition. They don't make many of those, and it is a single wide 16 by 80, fully 16 by 80, and it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. So it's pretty awesome. I've never owned a 4-bedroom, 2-bath single wide. Home Depot's calling me because I got a JV partner trying to buy something. Okay, he's gonna have to wait. So for the JV partner, they got this one in Bessemer, Alabama. Not only did the contractors do a phenomenal job from the flooring. Look at the vinyl. I love it. I love this kind of flooring. We're really starting to get creative with what we choose also. You know, if it's in the budget, we try to go obviously not the cheapest. We think affordability at all times, but some of that diamond we used to use, it has faded over time. We don't like it. So this is a beautiful single wide we got here. But it wasn't about a couple days later that I realized it's not a 3-2, it's a 4-2. That's great. So yeah, definitely wanted to show this unit on here, and we do have a couple offers at this time. So this is information you don't need, but okay. But awesome home, and definitely be checking out on here. You know, a lot of y'all may see a lot of these busted, as I heard, mobile homes. They are. You know, some of these that I'm showing you that are broken down and pre-rehab, that's what they're supposed to look like. But if you need a little bit of encouragement and need to know what they can look like post rehab, come on to the move-in readies, because these are the ones that we're finishing up and putting them on here. This is in Dublin, Georgia. If you saw what this looked like prior to, you would be shocked, amazed. This is a whole nother crew. Now, here's a good reminder for some of you wondering, well, there is no good handyman out there. All the good handyman or whatever, this or that, you can see our work. This is what they're doing. These are all different handyman, by the way. Okay. So I figured I'd show y'all that one. And JV partner, we will talk about that some more a little later. All right, let me see what else. Okay, we're running at the, well, we made pretty good time, but tomorrow's morning, I want to see the Robins. Okay, yes, absolutely. For the person who posted, I want to see the Wonder Robins tomorrow. Yes, you are more than welcome to. I will give you access to. We actually have a lockbox on that one already. That was a direct sale, so of course we met with the direct owner. We did due diligence over the weekend, so we knew what we were walking into. Okay, I've got to get that here shortly. Tomorrow late morning, I want to see. Okay, interested. Get to the group if interested. Those homes with surprises. Yeah, so Sonia, welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. You are new to the group. This isn't every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you ever missed the call, you can catch the recap on YouTube, which we post about Wednesday morning. But if you are interested in any of these, just send me an email. There you go, GMHU admin. Thank you for that. j@GarciaGMHU.com. On the Let's Do Deals Facebook page, we also post the sheet on there, and send us your email, by the way. Send us your email to that, and we will add you to our database so that you can get alerts from coaching, the deals, etc. And this is the sheet that you will actually get, the very own sheet that I'm showing you now. So you'll have a copy of that. Anybody have a deal? Nobody has a deal. Remember, even if you think you have a deal, I'd love to break it down. Some of y'all, you know, that could be good practice. Maybe you went out and looked at one, or you simply found it on the internet. Facebook, wherever, and you want me to break it down, I'd be happy to. So, this is something that I would be highly taking initiative and bringing something in here. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Now, don't bring me 20 of them to do it. We're going to do one at a time. So, but okay. Well, if nobody has a deal, I do have to get with Home Depot. That's part of doing JV. And instead of going out and shopping for material or letting a contractor go shopping on their own, they go to Home Depot or Lowe's and they go to customer service and call you, where we do phone sales. And there it is again. Okay, so I got to take that. Thank you all for joining. If y'all want to get in on any of these deals, just send us an email. Till next time, thank you for watching.